today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian, home of the Crusaders boys basketball contest here on Thank a Farmer Night. We are excited about the opportunity that we have here. We're going to kick this off right away. We're going to go to Coach Josh Gibbons' interview, and then we'll see if we can talk about each of the teams, share a little bit about their statistics, and we'll come back. We had a fantastic contest on the girls' side. We're looking for a great game here on the boys' side. So we'll step aside and we'll be right back. We're going to hear from Coach Josh Gibbons.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, Josh Gibbons. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
We had a fantastic event on Friday with the Hoops for Hope. So let's give a recap about the event first of all, and then let's talk about how things went with Hustisford.
Our Hoops for Hope, I thought, that it was a great event. You know, like I said before, it's just great to see our CWC community come together for, you know, some families that, need a little help, need some support. And it was just awesome to see how packed the gym was. The food, I had some of that great pork and coleslaw and everything. That was great. And the commons was packed. There was overflow in the other gym. And from the looks of it, unfortunately, I couldn't partake in the chuck-a-duck, but that looks like that went over really well. So just a great time. It was a very powerful moment. A little bit emotional there. I told the guys, just really pay attention and experience this moment and know, there's bigger things than basketball out there, and just have your moment and, let your emotions go and, get it back together. And then let's go out and play a good basketball game and show CWC what we're made of.
Yeah, and I thought that the community was fantastic. Like you said, the place was packed from about halftime of the girls' game all the way through the boys' game. I thought that some of it would empty out, but it didn't. Everybody stayed there the entire time.
No, that was amazing. Hopefully, I guess the girls and the boys, they must have played some good basketball to keep their attention. So that was good.
The student section was packed. It's the first time I have seen it that full this year. So that was awesome to see as well.
Yeah, I love it when the students come out and just support. We're a small school, and just come out and support your classmates, your teammates. You more than likely play with them in another sport, and even if you don't, I don't care what you're involved in. Just come on out and support your school. I love it when the kids are there and a little bit noisy, a little bit rowdy.
Yeah, it was awesome. Talk about how the game then went, Coach.
The game against Hustisford, it went good. We won in the end. We had some good moments there, some nice moments on offense. We were able to stretch the lead out. I think we're up 16 at one point. So that was nice. We put together some good defensive stretches again too. So just working on consistency now. We would let them back into the game, get it back, run down to 8, and then, kind of flirt around there a couple possessions, and we were able to, secure it down the stretch. And I think we came away with a 7-point win. So good win. We needed a win. The guys have been working extremely hard. So it was nice to get a win just to kind of reward their efforts of what they've been doing so far.
I think it speaks volumes when we were having a hard time selecting who to interview because of the balance that you had showed. So just talk a little bit about how balanced the team played, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, they really did, and that's our strength. When we can get all all our guys, just complimenting each other, between all those seniors, especially, you got Jacob Skalma, you got Ryer Greenfield and Brant Billy and Jaden Osterhaus. So when those guys are feeding off each other, and, when there's not one person really focused on whether they score or not and just creating for each other, that's when we're at our best, and that ball moves around. Everybody can score it, So, we've been getting some good minutes from those juniors right now. Lawson starts, Lawson Phillips and Mulder and Smith's coming off the bench. So, our rotation's kind of getting set in a little bit. Jackson Butine's been coming off the bench now, giving us a little bit of energy. So, yeah, we talk about that all the time. Be good teammates, play together, and good things are going to happen. And it did on Friday.
Talk to me about today's opponent here in the Horicon Marshmen. It's unusual. You were just mentioning that it's taking here until February to see a conference opponent for the first time. But talk about what you know about Horicon.
They're a good team. They just scored 94 points against Oshkosh Lords. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. They don't really have tall guys. They're kind of like us. They're a lot of guards. They're very athletic, and they have a group of guys that can really score it. They like to shoot threes, but they run their flex offense, and, they'll look to attack the hoop to set up their threes too. So we're really going to have to be on point with our defense. Because, like I said, that flex offense they've been running it for years and years now. So they're very good at it, and we need to make sure our defense is set and ready to roll.
Coach, I'm looking forward to another exciting contest here with the doubleheader one more time, which, again, we've talked about numerous times about how fantastic that is and how that helps create that culture.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And tomorrow or Tuesday, it's Thank a Farmer night too. So looking forward to that. I love my string cheese. I like giving Coach Greenfield a hard time. I want my string cheese, but again, I just want to say thanks to all the farmers too. I don't know if people realize that we don't eat the food we do or drink the milk we have if it's not for our farmers. So really appreciate what they do and the support that they show for CWC. So very thankful for our farmers.
Couldn't agree more, and it's such an integral part of our CWC community. Coach, anything else that you'd like to add here on the pregame show?
No, sir. Just we'll continue to work hard. Thanks for following us, and go Crusaders.
This has been the head coach here for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, Josh Gibbons. We'll be back after these messages here on Jeff's live stream.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all.
Was that scratch on
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian. What was that?
Was that scratch on the screen before?
Nope. but I think it's just dust, so let's hope that it's off of there. Let's take a look here. I got to shut that down because there's their echo. Let's take a look at the Marshmen under head coach Jay Wald. Currently, they are 4-3 in the conference. They are number 4 in the conference behind Oakfield, who is 6-1. Oakfield is 7-1. Wayland is 6-1. Dodgeland is 6-2. CWC is also 4-3. So this one here is to break the tie for 4th place in the conference. Houston's 2-6. North is 2-6. And Valley Christian is 0-6. Big wins here for the Marshmen. They had a good one over Palmyra Eagle and a big win over Bayville as well. Those are some big wins for this Horicon team, who's overall 8-7. Let's take a look at the team statistics here for the Marshmen. First half, they scored 389 points, give up 368, so they come out with a lead, and most of the time they also have the lead in the second half. But they've lost points in overtime, 8-52. Did that go dead?
No, I'm just checking to see. Scott.
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead and take it down there to him. Thank you. Assists, let's take a look. Field goal percentage, 37%. From the free throw line, they're shooting 61%. That's pretty good. And three-pointers are at 29.2%. More turnovers than steals, but they also are getting a decent amount of assists. They're out-rebounding their opponents. Let's take a look at some of the individual statistics here for the Marshmen. Leading scorer is Barrett Meyer, 17.7 points. Quentin Brown with 12.5, and Jay Graven with 10.5. Shooting 41% is Meyer. 40% from Quentin Brown. 41% for Jay Graven from the floor. Free throw percentage, 64%. 51% for Brown, and Graven, 84% is an incredible free throw percentage. From three-point land, 32.7% for Meyer, 33% for Brown, and Graven at 28.6%. Assists maker is Christian Schwartz. Jake Graven right behind with 3.3 averaging, and leading rebounder is Barrett Meyer with 7.5 rebounds per game. Jake Graven with 6.1. Let's take a look at the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Overall record again is 6-7. Let's take a look at some of their team statistics. See if I have those loaded up here. I thought I did, but I guess I don't. Well, let's see. Let's double click. There we go. As a team, the Crusaders have been outscored in the first half and the second half. They've had a lot of close contests. They haven't been able to get things rolling, but as you heard from Coach Josh Gibbons, when they get things rolling, their team is in fantastic shape. Field goal percentage, they're shooting 38 from the floor, 47% for their opponents. And we're ready to get things rolling here at Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. We're going to get ready here for the prayer. Think a farmer night here tonight. The Horicon Marshmen taking on Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. We're going to get ready here for the prayer. Looks like it's going to be by senior Jacob Skalma.
Rise for a word of prayer by senior Jacob Skalma. This will be followed by our national anthem.
Father God, thank you for the gift of basketball and talents of these students that we can enjoy and celebrate. Keep the players safe as they enjoy the game and give you the glory. Bless the work at Horicon and Central Wisconsin Christian each day, preparing kids to work and serve in your world. Thank you for who you are and for what you have done for us. Amen.
920-346 Tire.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschi's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Here's our starting lineup here for the Horicon Marshmen. Let me turn down my sponsors there. Number one, Christian Schwartz. Got Isaac down there. Number 2, Barrett Meyer running our portable unit as we get the starting lineups here. Number 4, Quentin Brown. Sorry, we didn't get to the stats for CWC. Number 5, Jay Graven. And rounding out the scoring is going to be 6'4" junior, number 11, Logan Robenhorst. Jay Wald is the head coach, and coming over here for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, Isaac here getting our starting lineup as well.
Let's get on our feet to welcome your starting lineup for the
Here comes your starting lineup for CWC. Up on their feet, good student section once again. At guard, number 2, senior Jacob Skolma. Also coming out here, number 10, Lawson Phillips. Number 23, senior Brant Billy. Number 15, Ryer Greenfield. And rounding out the starting lineup is going to be number 35, Jaden Osterhaus, a senior. Ryer Greenfield also a senior. Head coach Josh Gibbons here on Think a Farmer Night. Good job there by Isaac, continuing to stay right there in that huddle. And we are excited about this opportunity here as we get ready here for some Crusader basketball. Battle right now for 4th place alone in the conference. Dr. Gann. Dr. Gann. Put it on. All right, here we go. How's that sounding right there? Oh, the ear cup is flipped. There you go. Welcome, Dr. Gann.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. First opportunity we've had a chance to get you on air to actually talk about part of how the school is going. We talked about getting some broadcasting going. Steal right there by Jaden Osterhaus. He's going to drive the lane, kicks back out to Lawson Phillips. Looks like a solid man-to-man defense. Skolma, rebound by Ryer Greenfield right off the bat. Nice turn in there. Ryer lays it up 4-2. And we start out with Central Wisconsin Christian with the lead. Ryer Greenfield picking up right where he left off. If he can stay out of foul trouble, he should be in good shape here as the Crusaders. So, Dr. Gann, tell us how things are going here at CWC so far.
Oh, it's going fantastic. You know, coming in this year, you know, there's been a lot of new things, a lot of change, but it's been fantastic so far.
So you've been an integral part of the community here in Waupun as well. How has that transition been going?
Well, transition's been good. You know, coming from a warm climate, I think the biggest change for us so far has been the weather. But we're getting used to it. Bought a bunch of clothes.
Three-pointer there by Jay Graven, but there's not that much difference between the Dominican Republic, is there?
No, only about 80 degrees there. So.
Hey, well, I am glad that we got an opportunity to throw a headset on you here for a little bit. Tell me a little bit about your experience. We both are hockey guys, so we love hockey, but tell me a little bit of experience with your with high school sports in general, as well as basketball, as where we call the game here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, big sports guy. Grew up playing everything I could get onto a field or onto a court. I was able to, I played through high school, and then I was able to coach some also after school. So I coached high school baseball, basketball, and football for a few years.
Okay. So you know a little bit of the game?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan. It's good getting to know these kids too, and be able to kind of know the people they are as well, in addition to the athletes.
Yeah, this has been the most enjoyable for me. I mean, I used to coach as well. No longer do that. I don't really want those headaches. Instead, I take the technology headache on instead. Skolma for two. And the Crusaders are back up with the lead. But I would agree with you. I'd love to get to meet these kids on a different level outside of the classroom. Not that it's enjoyable for me as being a para as well to see how they operate within the classroom, but it is just a different environment. You get to see a different aspect of the kids.
Absolutely.
Three-pointer drilled right there by number 4, Quentin Brown, and is back to a 6-4 lead. We were looking at the numbers. This really is not the Horicon specialty, is not really the three-pointers, so it's surprising to me so far that they're hitting those there. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the floor.
Number 4.
You have to tell me if you want to give a run to doing some calling here, if you think that you want to do so. You just gotta let me know, because we did talk about doing some hockey.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to Malachi for making it to the state tournament for Waupun hockey.
Yeah, we'll be up in Reedsburg in a few weeks. Yeah, all 5 good shots. Yeah, all 5 the Waupun hockey teams made it to the state tournament this year.
Jaden Osterhaus had a chance there to make that one. Do you need a roster? There's a roster right there if that will help.
Thank you.
Shot on the way by Christian Schwartz, missing. Rebound's going to go to Ryer Greenfield. One of the things that I love about video is that you don't have to be calling the whole time.
That's right.
Because people get a chance to see it. So you get into a flow by initially calling it. I do, at least when I do this. I like to call it just so I can get the players' names down, because so I can put the face to the name with their numbers, and that's how it works for me. And Isaac has been working on calling games as well. And that's the way that it works. So that's Schwartz driving. He's going to kick it over to Graven. Graven's going to kick it out to Meyer. Meyer's going to shoot for 3, missing. Rebound, no. Good job there by Jacob Skolma to knock it away. You get a chance, though, now as the head of school to see K-12.
Yeah.
So you don't get to just focus on the high school level. How was that? Is that your experience? Charge is called on Schwartz. Good job there by Brent Billy to fill the lane.
Number 1, Schwartz.
Boy, Brent's not afraid to take those charges.
No, he's not. Talk about that experience that you've had when you were head of school in the Dominican. Was that a K-12?
Yeah, very similar school. I was a little bit bigger, about 650 kids in K-12 setting. And actually kind of started out there as a elementary principal. So it was completely different. So I was a high school guy my whole career, so kind of stepping elementary was like stepping into a foreign land there.
And your wife was an administrator as well with you? Was she an administrator in the Dominican as well?
She was. Yeah, she was actually a secondary principal there in the Dominican Republic. Yeah, and she's here working part-time this year and teaching a few classes. So, yeah, we've just been able to fold right in here.
Well, I can tell you from my experience, I have truly enjoyed having you guys become a part of the CWC family. I've only been in it for 2 years, but it's probably been the greatest blessing that I have had.
Well, there's a lot of people that care here, including you, and this live stream that you do just provides all kinds of opportunities for these kids to go back and be able to see their career. I wish I had something like this to look back on. And for family members to see from afar. So thank you for this, Jeff.
Well, I enjoy this opportunity, and thank you guys for letting me to continue to do so. I'll tell you what's been my greatest joy with this. Oh, a nice three-pointer there for Quinn Jackal. And that's their third three, and it makes it 9-7. But the opportunity that I've had to be able to work with students. Skalma tries to get the answer, could not. Rebound going to go to Meyer. The chance that I get to pass on this passion of high school sports in general, but the fact that I've got students like Reagan, who's over here running our main camera, and a good shot there by Lawson Phillips. And Isaac's working down there on their portable. I haven't had a chance to throw it on here, but now we got it as we get to see this different shot down here on the floor of the action. I just love those cool shots that we can get here, and that comes. These guys are awesome with operating the camera, and that comes from you can't see the man down here right now, but the doctor, I call him, Cameron Hatcher, because he's the camera doctor. Taught everybody how to do the portable unit using his skills that he had learned at Campbell University as part of his work study. But we've just been able to share these skills, and the kids have done such a fantastic job, and it's so enjoyable to see them on a different level.
Well, it is, and it really takes the production up to a different level. So it's nice that these kids are able to do something outside of the classroom that's going to help them in different ways.
Little dribble drive, kick outside action to see if something opens up. That's going to be a foul on the floor on Brant Billy. Sorry about that.
And Billy, his first.
That'll be his first foul. And the first foul for the Crusaders. Staying right here on the floor. Coming in, number 34, Leighton Krieger. Didn't see him come in and check in to get some time in there. Looks like he gave Robenhorst a break for the Marshmen. Kicked over here to Brown. Inside, missing it was Krieger. Joint possession. Good job there by Dylan Bawalda to get in there and battle and pull that one down. That's one of the things I also see. You don't see that personality. Now, Dylan kind of looks like he may have hurt himself there. A hip, maybe banged his hips against there, but totally different personality you see in the classroom and then they get out here. I really see it with the girls, and I tease them all the time when I'm interviewing them because where does that tenacity come from?
No, it's true. it's very true. Yeah, it was so sweet and dutiful in the classroom, and get out here and not afraid to put the body on someone.
No, not at all. Diving on the floor, pulling the ball, the scowl on the face. Good shot there again by Brown, elevating for two. 2-point lead once again here for the Marshmen. Both of these teams are tied at 4-3 in the conference. Ryer Greenfield working it around. Jaden Osterhaus kicks it over to Brent Billy, to Carson Mulder, just a little bit short. It's going to be picked up and driven back. We'll kick it right down to Isaac, who's got it on the floor one more time. Kicked back out. That'll be a foul on Jaden Osterhaus. I don't think he wanted the foul there, Dr. Gann, because I think he was looking at incidental contact, I think is what he was trying to argue there. But you hit a guy in the face, you're going to almost get a foul every time. At least that's been my experience watching this. Good work here by Horicon. Patience on the outside, a shot for three again, Brown. And it's now a 14-9 lead for the Marshmen. They need to figure out their defense. Let's let me kick it back here to Reagan. Inside, there's one for Lambert Smiths. Good work there on the inside.
Nice work. Yeah, Horicon really shooting well from the outside here.
They're in this 2-3 zone, which is almost forcing them to shoot it. Good ball movement again, and he nails it.
Wow.
They've got to switch out, I think. I mean,
agree.
They got to get to a man-to-man, put pressure back on their shooters.
Tough drive.
Ryer Greenfield had one heck of a first half in the last game. Got himself into foul trouble and had to go out. And that really hurt CWC.
Yeah, Ryer's really the catalyst here for this offense.
Osterhaus grabs it. He's going to push. Good Euro step.
Osterhaus with the drive.
Jaden Osterhaus. Good job inside there by Meyer. That's his first 2 points. We've gotten some decent stuff now that it seems like both teams have settled in here. Chris.
Yeah, it looks like the game's settled down a bit. So they're going inside now, both teams.
Got the hand for Ryer. Hey, I want to thank the 37 computers who are logged in here watching this. I need you to participate. Got it. Rhonda Scout, and I'm sure we could find a coaching spot for Dr. Gann. Yeah, in his free time.
Sign me up.
We're going to switch it to our free throw cam. Misses that one. Thanks for putting that in there, Mrs. Scouten. That's what we have in here. We like to have the chat. We want people to, so here's one of our other shots, Dr. Gann. Right there's our free throw shot there, made by Mr. Meyer. And again, Reagan set that up for us. She's the master of the basketball cam. She's right there behind. We're going to go right down to Isaac again and see the offense run here for the Crusaders. Between her and Isaac, it is a toss-up on the portable units here. And when we get Reagan talking here, we'll see how things are going to go right there. So Reagan, tell us, what's your favorite thing that you like so far about doing this? I mean, you go to a basketball game, you get done with your game, you're willing to throw on your shirt and come here. So what do you like about doing this?
I really like watching the Crusaders games because they're really competitive and I can learn from the varsity girls.
Yeah, well, and you do a great job, again, of running the camera. You like sports. You haven't played basketball for very long, right?
Right.
When did you start playing basketball?
Only in 7th grade.
So you've been trying to pick up this sport since your 7th grade year, right?
Yep.
So you get yourself involved with this. Tell me what you like about the portable, because you do a lot of stuff with the portable camera.
I think I like that I can move around a lot more and get some really cool shots.
Yeah, And you do, and you get yourself in there and involved. Well, and again, I can't thank you enough. Same thing with Isaac right down here. We get those great shots. Is that going to be a shooting foul here? We'll see. Foul's going to be on number 10. It's not. That'll be the team's third. Somewhere how I missed one here for, it's the 6th foul here on Horicon. I missed a whole ton. Too much chatting here, but I'll take this over because you guys can see what's going on. We still got the camera going. Here's what I want you to do, just like Rhonda did in there. Have a conversation with us. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, who's your favorite player. See if you want Reagan to call more of the game. Just put that in the chat, and she'll have to do it if it's in the chat. Well, thank you for sharing. Let's take a look. You've got Isaac down here shooting free throws as Jaden makes the first. For Jaden Osterhaus. 20-16, the Crusaders trailing by 4 here on Think a Farmer Night. I gotta ask you, Dr. Gann, is this your first time ever having a Think a Farmer Night?
It is. I told my wife when I came, I never imagined I would be thinking of farmer at a basketball game. So it's not, definitely a lot of firsts here in West Central Wisconsin this year.
Gonna miss that. Good rebound there by Ryer Greenfield. I have to tell you the same thing. The first time I called a game here, not the first time, but one of the times I called. Good job there by Lawson Phillips to go all the way, dribble drive all the way to the hoop and lay it in. And we've got a 1-point game here in the first half, counting at 6:25. One of the broadcasts I was here when I was working for Radio Plus, they were handing out string cheese, and they kept saying, "Thank a farmer." And I thought, wow, is this awesome that you just don't have these events, but they certainly do have all kinds of little special things here in the small community.
Yeah, they do.
Greenfield misses that one. Getting a hustle play by Jaden Osterhaus. Gets it to Landon Smits. It's going to be turned over. Gonna do some quick math here, see if I've got myself calculated up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, and 4 is 19. Amazing with all the talking. I was able to keep track of the score, at least for Horicon. I didn't get their fouls, but working the ball around. Way missed there, and a good rebound by Jacob Skalma. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 3 is 17, 18. I'm missing a point. Reagan will pick that up from the scorebook for me at the half. At the half, stay with us. We're not going to go. We'll probably run a couple of commercials, and we are going to come right back here as we're going to be recognizing the Brian Bresser family. And a good job there by Ryer Greenfield. Once again, leading the team with 6. We got a 30-second timeout that's going to be called here by Coach Wold for the Marshmen. We'll step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Dr. Gann, Reagan, and Isaac here on Jeff's live stream.
The years in counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marth. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Welcome back here to CWC. Crusader Gymnasium. Where's Isaac here on the huddle? Right there he is. You can see he's right there. I love the black shirts. Make egg great again. Little play off of our current president's information, CWC Egg Club. Hayden Werwinger was here with us, Dr. Gann, talking about Egg Club in the girls' game at halftime. He came up here. It was great camera work. Reagan was using the camera for her brother, which was awesome. Great camera work again down there by Isaac following the action. I just love that on-floor shot. You get to see the chaos. You see it from a distance and up high, you think, oh, it's not that bad. It looks like all kinds of space. You get down on the floor, there's not much space there at all to operate. And you get a chance to see the athleticism here of the athletes. Meyer with the ball is going to work it around to Schwartz. Shot, nope, that's a pass. Looks like they're working more of a man-to-man defense here. Nope. It looks like a zone, I guess, Dr. Gander looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they're matching up out of the zone.
Good rebound there by Robert Hurst. That's his first bucket. And it's a 1-point lead here for the Marshmen. Pretty good contest so far. Once again, stay with us at halftime here as it's Thank a Farmer night. I didn't see the foul, and that's going to be Jackal, his second foul. That's one of the things I like about our scoreboard here, as I get a chance to get caught up. We'll get our free throw cam down there. So I'm going to jinx myself here. You know, I use those cams down there, and we had one get hit this year so far. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I saw one the other night.
Yeah.
I think it hit on this end.
It took a beating. It snapped the lens right off of it, but it's okay.
Yeah, I heard a collective gasp throughout the gym here. So.
Yeah, I tell everybody, you know, they're eBayers, so that doesn't mean that they're super cheap, but I'll trade it for the basket shot that we get. Takes a lot more setup to do this stuff, but you know what? We love it. And I'm getting to the point now where my student helpers know what they're doing. Nailing it, that one is Schwartz for three. I thought that he was closed out there by Ryer.
It was decent defense there.
So the Marshmen are playing a zone defense as well. That looks like a 2-3. That was a good play, I think, there by Brandt to step right up to the center and force both of the top defenders to collapse towards him. Just like that, Billy for three. That's how you beat that zone. Pop the threes till they extend, and then you're going to drive inside. The Crusaders. Boy, I don't know why I said that. That looks like they're playing a man inside this time again to Robenhorst. I think it's because I'm thinking about the hockey team for Waupana's playing right now against St. Mary Springs over in the Badgerland Conference Tournament. I think I saw in the chat, and Aaron will have to let me know, but I think Fond du Lac was up 3-0 was the last time I saw their score. So if you don't have anything to do on Saturday, Dr. Gann, there's 3 hockey games and a shot there by Landon Smits. That is not Landon's specialty, but we'll take that extra point from him anytime, and the Crusaders back to a 2-point lead. We'll take a look later on at our broadcasting schedule that's coming up. There's a pass. It's going to be a foul on Brant Billy on the floor, they're going to say, because he was backing in. I think that's going to be his second.
Billy, that's his second, team fourth.
Displacing his player, which is a foul. They get to the cylinder, the tube. As far as space on the floor, you can't displace them from that tube. It's interesting that they have it say that it goes all the way up to the ceiling when you don't have anybody that possibly gets that high. Good cutoff there by Jaden Osterhaus. Stepping in, and that's going to go a bad pass. Crusaders defense is the one thing that Coach Gibbons has talked on. He has changed their offense and their defense this year. They didn't have a choice. They don't have a big man. And you've got a couple of new coaches who've jumped in here and are out there coaching and sharing their wisdom. And Lawson Phillips going to the hoop one more time. will kick it down here to Isaac.
Ball on Robin Horse. That's his first. A ninth. Phillips to the line.
First foul on Robin Horst. Lawson Phillips. Shooting 2. Makes the first. 30-27 here for the Crusaders. Are they going to have a... I'll tell you, one of the things that we saw over at Laconia, and Reagan, you'll have to tell me if this is what they're doing. Are they going to have a milk chugging contest out of the baby calf's bottle?
No, they put milk duds in there, and it's just like a guess how many are in there.
Oh,
and if you
okay.
guess the amount, then you win.
It was actually at Oakfield is where it was. So Oakfield FFA did a milk chugging contest. Using that baby bottle, they had to drink that whole thing full out of the nipple.
Yikes.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Another first. Another first here, Jeff.
I know. I had never seen anything like that before. Just unreal. Missing the first 10 was number 5. So Landon Smith's called for his first foul. 4 points is the lead here for the Crusaders and makes the second. And it's a 3-point lead here for the Crusaders. Coming up on 1 minute here soon. It's 1:05. I like all of the little activities that they do as part of this. Landon Smith with a good drive there, unfortunately didn't finish. Hustle play back the other way, and he gets Ryer. That's going to be his second, and he gets the basket. Wow. Graven just decided to put his head down, and he was taking it right to the hoop. There was no stopping him.
I was in the end.
I don't know if there's much he could have done defensively. He tried to set it for the charge, but, I mean, he was down the floor so fast you couldn't get your feet set.
Yeah, look, Horicon's gotten to a man-to-man here as well.
Good ball movement here by the Crusaders.
It's going to be on the floor here, Horicon.
That's how you break the press, or break that. Well, that would be for your zone, but it was a man-to-man. So.
Yeah, it looks like they're helping pretty heavily on Ryer over there. So Landon's getting some looks.
Misses the front end of the 2 shots here. We'll let Dr. Gann finish it out here on the 34 seconds to call this here. Smith makes the first one. Looks like we have a sub coming in. All right, Dr. Gann, take us home.
All right. Looks like Horicon's being aggressive again with the ball there. It's going to be another foul on CWC.
Receiver foul.
That was Barrett Meyer driving. We'll switch it over to our our portable.
Looks like Horicon's going to take what they get from CWC here. Have a pretty good game here. Tonight,
Potentially
Jeff.
could be tied here, right? It's a great one here. Jackson Butine's going to come in for Landon Smith with 26 seconds remaining. Substitution coming in here. It's going to be number 10, Owen Mookie coming in.
All right, Horicon's extending this defense out. Putting a little pressure on. Looks like CWC is going to try to hold on here. Timeout, CWC.
30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. So Reagan, talk to me a little bit about what's your favorite thing about playing basketball.
I really like like my team, because they're very uplifting and just like really good at making sure everybody's in line. And
yeah, I think you've got great teammates who do a fantastic job of making sure that everybody is included. Tell me about the Christian religious impact that these girls have.
Yeah, so before every game and after every game, we just do like, before every game we do a devotions together, and that's always good because it's always a different one every time. And after the game, we make sure to get a little prayer just to say thanks to God for like making sure nobody gets hurt, and yeah.
Yeah, it's a great experience, and Dr. Gann, that's what I love about being here, is the ability to demonstrate your faith. We have a tie game, and we're going to step aside here for about a minute as we get ready here for the Brian Bresser family to come out here and be recognized. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's Live Stream.
In past, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard, Thrivent Financial here in Waupun, serving the local communities. Thanks. God bless.
Hey, Mr. Saul, I'm going to go use the bathroom.
You may. So we're going to switch it over to our portable unit here. And here comes the Brian Bresser family there. We've got the portable unit there with Isaac shooting it.
His childhood farming memories and passion for animals turned into a desire to farm for a living. On Friday, March 16, 1984, Brian married Flora Bachman. And on Monday, March 19, he started milking cows, and the Bresser family farm began. Brian and Flora rented a 200-acre farm from Charlie Lewin, shipping milk from 50 cows to Park Cheese. The following years were filled with growth and new adventure. Brian and Flora purchased and moved to the Rich Camp House Farm on Amity Road in Alto. Brian's herd grew to 60 milking cows. He and Flora welcomed their sons, Tom and Joe, and they added another 60 acres to their operation. Tom and Joe grew up working together with their dad to milk the cows, complete the chores, and care for the land. John 16, verse 33 tells us that in this life we will have trouble. And on March 23, 2009, a fire broke out on the farm and Brian lost all the milking cows, the family dog, and the entire barn. Thankfully, if we continue reading in John, we are assured with an unshakable peace that God has and will overcome all our obstacles. Family, friends, neighbors, church members, and the community rally behind the Bresser family farm while Brian and Flora rebuilt. 6 years after the fire, Tom returned home to help Brian full-time on the farm. Joe, now a full-time plumber, still chips in to milk cows or drive tractor when called upon. Today, the entire herd is composed of registered Holsteins and the farm milk of 115 cows. Brian, Tom, and the next generation, CWC third grader Aldine and first grader Tilden, run 210 acres of land, care for over 200 head of cattle, and spend their days off school fixing, spreading, chopping, and running skid loader. When Park Cheese sold by Belgio, the Bresser family farm became, and still is, the longest tenured milk producer for the Italian-inspired cheese company. Last spring, Brian stumbled upon and purchased a family heirloom at a local farm auction, an international 656 tractor that Flora's dad, Hank Hoffman, once owned and operated at the farm Flora grew up upon. stands proudly in the very first Waupun Christian School groundbreaking photo that is hanging in the CWC entrance. 4 generations later, the Bresser family farm is humbled to be part of Thank a Farmer Night and is thankful for CWC's continuing commitment to Christ-centered education and its Ag Bro Tech program. Let's give a hand to Brian and Bresser.
All right, we're going to step aside here. You saw the Brian Bresser family here recognized for Think of Farmer Night. We'll step aside. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. What a great recognition we had, and I want to thank all of the computers who are logged in for staying here with us. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Typically, we do this where they're recognized. Absolutely. Come on up here. Go ahead and throw that headset on. How's that?
Good.
All right. Joining me now here is Hayden Warwinga. Hayden, talk a little bit. I know you did it. You talked to us about this in the first game, but let's talk a little bit more. Tell us about Think a Farmer Night. What a great recognition you had. So talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so we just came out here, and every year we have this game where We like to honor a local farmer and pick a different one every year because we have a lot of them. And yeah, this year was the Bressers, Brian and Tom, and they milk a smaller herd in today's standards, but still do it the old-fashioned way in a tie stall barn, just like they did a long time ago. I mean,
Yeah.
a long time ago for me. But,
Right.
Yeah, so we just like to honor our farmers because without them, honestly, our world would not be where it is. Like, we wouldn't eat, we wouldn't have clothes, we wouldn't have anything. So, yeah, without farmers, our world isn't anything. So we would just like to do a little something just to recognize them and give them some credit for
Now,
what they
you
do.
had personal experience, right, with the Bressers?
Yep, I used to actually milk cows for them for about 2 years, a little over, I think. And yeah, I don't there anymore, but still really close friends with them and still go out there once in a while and just hang out. And if he needs reinforcements with the milking, I'll go out and help. And yeah, it's a good time. I love doing it, and they're good people.
There's nothing, I grew up on a farm as well, and I don't think there's anything that feels better, at least to me, than getting in there and working hard and having something accomplished at it. I don't mind getting my hands dirty and just digging in and doing those types of things. And we hear in the Bible about that all the time,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
talk a little bit about some of the Bible verses that go with this a little bit and with the Egg Club that you can recall. I'm not trying to put you on the
Yeah.
spot here with your
No.
Bible memory, but
No, we're called to be faithful stewards of God's creation, and you know, as in agriculture, that's what we strive to do, is take care of the world and preserve it, and just go on and be fishers of men also, and we do that through agriculture too. You know, doing everything for the glory of God and giving back to Him as well.
talk to us a little bit about, I know we've got the contest that started here, and that's okay. Still, talk to us still a little bit about the Egg Club here at CWC.
So the Egg Club is actually our biggest club here at Central Wisconsin Christian, and all we do is we're kind of like an FFA, but we don't have the the FFA brand on us. We still like to do a lot of trips, educational, and we also have our general meetings, and yeah, and we have our fun stuff, and obviously we have our fundraisers like tonight, and yeah, we just like to get people that normally aren't in the ag field just a little taste of it and see what's out there, because it's not just being out on the farm and getting your hands dirty. There's a lot more that goes into it than that.
Right, and you talked a little bit about that before in the first game about how the drones are being used for, did you talk about pesticide application?
Yep, pesticides, herbicides, stuff like that. It's drawn to a different style of people, like people that are more into like video games and technology. I mean, you're not getting your hands dirty at all, and it's kind of fun. You get to fly a drone all day, and you get paid pretty good to do it. So, I mean, it's a big part of the company.
Right. There's been so much technological advancement that takes place within the egg industry, and it's so much more than we talk about. It says Egg Club, and there's so much more than farming. And yes, we're doing Thank a Farmer, and we do the cheese and all of that type of stuff, but there is so much that goes into the world of agriculture.
Exactly.
The agribusiness that's all behind it. Well, Hayden, I want to thank you for taking this time. I've had the opportunity to have you in class last year as well as this year, and you're a great young man.
Thank you.
You're a great role model here, and I'm glad that you guys did such an amazing job here for Thank a Farmer Night here.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Nice work. This has been Hayden Werwinga here talking to us about Thank a Farmer Night here on Jeff's live stream. We'll get back to the basketball game. Take care. Hey, make sure I get some ice cream. Don't put it away before I get packed up. Thank you, Hayden. Thank you. Appreciate it. We had another Werwinga talking on air. That's so awesome. Misses that one. The foul was on Lawson Phillips. 34-32. We'll see if we can get back into this game. I'd see if I was didn't miss anything. I didn't get a chance to go through the stats. So, yeah, again, I want to thank everybody for jumping in here and following us here. Thanks, Aaron, for giving us the updates about what took place at hockey at the Badgerland Conference Tournament. You heard Dr. Gann and I talking about earlier about how much we love being here, and you just saw another example here with Hayden talking about everything that went into tonight. All right, let's get into some basketball here. The Crusaders trailing by 2. There's going to be a travel that's going to be called on number 3, Quinn Jackal. Good defensive play in there, battling by Jaden Osterhaus. 15-58. We're going to switch it down to Isaac's camera now that I've got a chance here to get back into the broadcast. Brant Billy taking charge for the Crusaders. Kicks to the outside. Just over the head of Lawson Phillips. Good dive right there. And a defense there. I understand why they wanted to travel here as he's sliding across the floor, and they didn't. And the ball was knocked out of bounds. Brent Billy's going to bring it in. We got Isaac's camera right down there trying to get around the official. Gets it into Ryer Greenfield. Greenfield's going to drive, lay it up, and it rims out. And he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Good aggressive attack there. Greenfield misses on the front. That is going to be the 3rd foul on Jay Graven. Crusaders yet to score in this the second half. There it is. Ryer Greenfield breaks that. 34-33. Switch it back here to the main camera. So Reagan, tell me what you notice is the difference here in this contest between what you see at the girls level. I mean, you get a chance to observe them both. You like sports, obviously, because you've done that stuff with me, but what's the difference you see between the boys and the girls?
I definitely see a lot more like shots going up with the boys, and none of them are really scared to dribble, whereas during the girls I do see a couple of them hesitate.
Do you see the same physicality that you see out there? I mean, the girls can play pretty physical.
I would say it's roughly the same, but I do think with the boys, I think they're obviously a lot stronger, so there's probably a little bit more roughness there.
How about the speed of the game?
I also think that those are kind of the same. It all just depends if your coach wants you to hustle or not.
Sure.
Well, your coach always wants you to hustle, but then there's always that one point where it's just a grab and go.
Yeah, and again, I love your perspective, not only as a player, but you also get, again, to see it here. Osterhaus missing on the mid-range, grabs a hold of it. Collapsed out there, good pass by Billy to get it to Carson Mulder, who's in. Osterhaus tries to drive it in there, could not finish. Pushing right back are the Marshmen. Tried to go up, through, and in. There's going to be a nice lay in there for Phillips. Good work here by the Crusaders. And we are tied. Kicked out here, the Marshmen working around the outside. Let's kick it down there. I didn't see Isaac down there. I got to learn to look at my screens, but when I swing this way, I finally see it. You want me to move this so you can straddle the?
No.
Okay. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on number 10. Mookie. Second foul for Mookie. Now that we're back to basketball, I need you to let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. who's your favorite players here? Hey, if you have a farmer that you want to give a shout out to, do it. Because one of the reasons why I do this, is you heard Dr. Gann talk about, I wish I could go back and see when I had wrestled, especially my junior year, when I had a great wrestling season my junior year and missed going to state by one match. And it would be so nice to go back and be able to watch that, go back in those glory days and see that stuff. That's why we do this, and I would like to see, Grandma and Grandpa who were there cheering in their comments. You get to put those in here right now. So yes, am I yanking on the heartstrings? You betcha. But in 5 years, these kids are going to go back and watch this. They're going to want to see who was here. We're so happy that we get to create this memory for the Bresser family, as we did on Thursday or on Friday for the Zonnefelds and for the Regnerises. Skalma for three, just missing. Gage Osterhaus is in there, elevating, takes and grabs a hold of it, misses, still battling. Coming down with it is going to be Schwartz. You like what you see? Let the kids know they're out there battling hard, representing their schools and their communities. I like to see the reach that we have with YouTube as well. Driving in and is going to get fouled. We'll see who that foul is going to be on. It's going to be on number 14, Carson Mulder with a block. Going to the line will be Barrett Meyer. We'll switch it down here to Isaac, who's got the portable perfect position. Makes that one. All right, thank you, Aaron, for giving us that update. You can give it at the end of each period. Here's a shot, and makes that one. Austin Westergaard, by the recognition that we want to give out to him. I know he's not going to watch this, but I still want him to know that congratulations to him. He set the record for most points earned of a St. Mary Springs Ledger hockey player with 236 points earned. That is a lot of points, and he still has a lot of hockey yet to play, potentially another month. Good work in there. Lawson Phillips finishes it, and it's back tied at 37. Coming right back at Isaac here, watching it on the floor. It shows these two teams are tied at 4 and 3. What a shot there by Schwartz. That's his second three-pointer, and it's now a 3-point lead for the Marshmen. Putting a little bit of pressure on, kind of a full court pressure to stop them from getting set in their offense. Skalma, he's driving, splits it, misses. He thought he was fouled as he was grabbed by the arm because he really missed. He didn't even hit the rim. That doesn't usually happen with Jacob. But the officials, again, I'm not going to harp on officials. They call it the way that they see it. They're calling it, they're letting them be very physical. Picked up there by Carson Mulder. Trailing here by 3 are the Crusaders. That's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it'll be the Crusaders' ball. We'll switch it down here to Isaac, shooting towards us. Gotta like that. See the floor action here. Landon Smits over to Brant Billy. Moving the ball around. Carson Mulder. Thanks again for joining us here on Jeff's live stream. We can't tell you how much it's appreciated. Brant Billy makes that one for 3. And we are tied at 40. Coming back here on the main with Reagan. Oh, what a kick. Good skip pass there. Oh, another one. They have been putting some major skip passes in here. Robin Horst, he can't come in bounds and grab the ball from out of bounds. That's going to be the call, and we're tied at 40 with 10:41 left here in the second half. Lawson Phillips, he's had a good night so far tonight. We'll kick it back down to Isaac. Landon Smits, he's going to drive. And there's going to be a foul right there on Robenhurst. I would have guessed, yep, it'll be number 11, Robenhurst. That'll be his second. Going to the line is going to be Landon Smits. We're going to go right there to Isaac with the portable to see the free throw. And he makes that one, Landon Smits. Again, that's his 7th point so far of the game. Landon has had a couple of good games in a row. Trying to make this one. Good shot there for Landon Smits. Good Isaac portable unit camera work. It's going to be kicked over. That's going to go, oh, what a skip pass all the way into the hands of Brown. I didn't think anybody was over there. Comes right back out. Brown this time for 3, in and out, misses. Rebound, and it's going to be Marshman ball. What a battle. Reagan, you like these kinds of games that are close?
Yeah, they're pretty nerve-wracking sometimes.
As a player or as a observer, which is more exciting?
Probably as a player, because, you just really want that win.
That's great to hear. That's the competitor in you. I love that. It's going to be kicked out here to Landon Smits. They do a nice job of trying to drive to the bucket, then kick into the outside. Ryer Greenfield for 3. And I believe the Crusaders have stretched out their lead, 45-40. Over the Marshmen. Working it. Good block. No, they're going to say a foul on Landon Smits. I thought he had followed him all the way. That'll be his second. That's his third. I had missed one of his fouls. Going to the line. It'll be number 2, Barrett Meyer, shooting 2. Trailing by 5. Makes the first. That is 5 for 6. He missed one in that first half. And he makes that one 6 for 7. And we're going to come right back to the main camera. Brant Billy, we're going to kick it down to Isaac. Whoops, I guess we didn't. Now we'll kick it to Isaac. Smits. It's good to see Landon being offensive-minded there and battling, and it's going to still be the Crusaders' ball. Good work over there by Brant Billy. Robenhurst is going to get a break. Coming in for him will be Leighton Krieger. Trailing, or with a 3-point lead are the Crusaders. With only 4 team fouls. Working it in. That's going to go over. A good hustle there by Osterhaus to grab it. Going to push it up right away. And he's going to get fouled by number 3. That'll be a blocking foul on Jackal. Third foul for Jackal. 6-team foul on the next one puts them in the bonus. Carson Mulder picks it up. Brings it back in. Greenfield drives to the hoop, lays it up, and is scoring again. And a job there by Ryer Greenfield for 2. And it's back to a 5-point lead. Crusaders, good contact defense here on the man-to-man. Gets the rebound for Brant Billy. He's going to push it up all the way down. Ryer Greenfield grabs a hold of it, lays it up, and a good play there for Ryer Greenfield. Timeout's going to be called here by the Marshmen with a 7-point deficit. We'll be back here from Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders Gymnasium. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Reagan and Isaac here on Jeff's Live Stream.
Enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping. Enjoy the leaves falling in autumn. getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346 Tire.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project.
And nailing the three-pointer is Quentin Brown for 3. Coming out of the timeout. Broke the press. Jaden Osterhaus working it around the top. Waiting to see if there's the drive. Drive and kick. Carson Mulder steps in, nails that little mid-range shot right there for 2. 51-45. The Crusaders are up by 6. Great battle here between them and the Marshmen. Good skip pass wide open. Missing that one right there for the rebound, though, is Krieger. He misses it as he gets fouled. And we'll kick it over to Isaac underneath the basket. It's going to be Brant Billy's 3rd. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You want me to turn off your mic?
If you want to.
I don't want to, you know that. But you also, I know, are not feeling well, so I am going to do that for you. Then you don't have to keep taking the headset off. Do you need something to drink? You're welcome. And making that one is Krieger. 5-point lead here for the Crusaders. Patiently working their offense, working around the outside, waiting to see if there's a lane that opens on the dribble drive. Man-to-man defense trying to cut him off. Osterhaus, a little bit more speed, finds Ryer Greenfield. He's going to drive the lane, beats his just in, all the way down, missed it. Osterhaus kicking it out to Phillips. Reset their offense. Skalma to Osterhaus. He thought about shooting the 3. I think he had the chance right there, but again, they're going to be patient here, work the clock a little bit with a 5-point lead. Gets it over to Lawson Phillips. Osterhaus calls for it back. Ryer Greenfield has had a good game here as well tonight for the Crusaders. Looks into the lane. Back out to Carson Mulder at the top. That time and take it away. And a good play by Meyer, drives it all the way. After good patience there trying to work it around, they turn it over. And it's going to be a 3-point differential here. The Crusaders still up by 3, 51-48. 4th place here in the Trailways East Conference on the line. Both of these teams tied at 4 and 3. Off of the hands of Ryer Greenfield, a little bit behind him. And we've got a turnover. Where's Isaac? Down on that end. Okay, how you doing, Isaac? Kick out to the, after a good dribble drive, they're going to call a foul. I believe it's going to be on number 15. That'll be his 4th. At 5:42, Brant Billy's going to come in for Ryer. Barrett Meyer with it. Brings it in for the Marshmen. Good man-to-man defense right here. Battling are the Christian Crusaders. Putting pressure on the ball is Osterhaus. Crossover drive in all the way, and what a play there by Quinn Jackal. My apologies to Quinn. Hey, it doesn't matter to me if you're a Horicon fan or if you are a Crusader fan. Let us know where you're watching from. It's going to go off of the leg of Skalma. He gets there in time. Timeout's going to be called. That's going to be a full timeout. Coach Gibbons is going to take it. We'll step aside and take it with him. Jeff Sauer with Reagan and Isaac here on Jeff's live stream.
Are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back. Give me 2 of the cheese curds and 1 of the shredded beef. And then tell them the rest is a donation. Welcome back here. Kicking it out to the outside, nailing a 3. And it's now a 2-point lead here for the Marshmen, as that was Meyer. 53-51 for the Marshmen. Boulder tries to have the answer. It's going to be picked up here with 4:20. The Marshmen. Oh, there's a travel. I thought foot was sliding, but I guess not. Driving to the basket with a dribble drive is number 5, Jake Raven, 4-2. The Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders need to get their stuff together right here on the defensive side. Osterhaus pops one, misses. They need to push on their defense right here. This is the one thing that they wanted to hang their hat on all season, is solid defense. Looks like they're working on a man-to-man defense, kind of. No, it's a zone. It's a 2-3 zone. No, it's a man. I'm having a hard time following along. Skalma out there guarding Graven. Dribble drive and kick in the mid-range, and hitting it is going to be Jackal for 2. And it's now a 6-point lead for the Marshmen. It's only 2 possessions here for the Crusaders. They were patiently working their offense before. I'm going to kick it down to you, Isaac. I'm sorry I had lost you there for a second. Osterhaus trapped. Skalma out to Mulder. Skalma for 3. Way off. Misses that one. And the Marshmen have just had a run here in the recent last 2 minutes of this contest. Working around, a shot coming, nailing it is Schwartz for 3. We're gonna get a full timeout that's gonna be called here by the Marshmen at 2:30. We'll step aside and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream.
We've always been a family that thinks about spend, save, give. It was refreshing to find a financial company that echoed that mentality.
With Thrivent, it's more than just about gaining financial confidence. It's about how you can use your resources to create change in your community. It's been a relationship that's created a whole exponential amount of good.
This is Jonathan Leonard, serving the area communities and supporting the local teams. Good luck this season.
God bless. Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian. Just saw that CWC ad. Open enrollment is coming up. Crusaders are going to start with the ball, trailing by 9. It's only 3 possessions with 2:30. Extending out their defense. Coming right at Isaac. We'll kick it right to him. He's watching. Greenfield. Little hacky sack there. Nope, they're going to say he traveled. And it's going to be a turnover. And you've heard Coach Gibbons talk about this before, just as some of the other coaches have as well. Turnovers are a killer. Almost had it there as Jaden Osterhaus was battling. The Marshmen. Good defense right here. Brant Billy putting some pressure on there, trying to knock it from behind. Ryer Greenfield, Landon Smith's pushing. Trying to force the Marshmen. Ryer's got to be careful. He's got 4 fouls. Missing that one. Rebound. What a battle in there by Graven to pull it down for 2. Osterhaus right to the net. He has just had a hard time tonight. Ball's rolling out. And that'll be a foul on Jaden. It's only his second, and as aggressive as he plays, that surprises me. Graven's going to be shooting. 1-1. Jay Graven at the line, nails that one. I've got him down for 4 for 6 tonight at the free throw line. Stretches the lead out to 11. That'll make it 12. 13. The guy couldn't count there. Coming back with the main camera. Landon Smith drives to the bucket. Looks, finds Skalma. Back over to Smith. He'll pop for 3. Nails it. Good job there, Landon Smith for 3. And it's back to a 10-point game with 1:15. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello. Want to thank Sherry and Glenn Hookstra for their continued sponsorship of our live stream, but also for sponsoring Think a Farmer Night tonight here. Awesome Produce also did a nice job of donating a couple of fruit baskets. It's going to be a foul they're going to call on Jaden Osterhaus for his 3rd. That's going to put going to the line. We'll see who's going to go. That's going to be Christian Schwartz who's going to go to the line. Isaac is down there. We'll kick it over to him. 1:10. Makes the front end of the 1-and-1 is Schwartz. Coach Jay Wald's team has done a nice job here tonight. Ryer Greenfield grabs that rebound, pushes up the other way to Phillips. Back out, Greenfield for three. Nails it. Good job there for Ryer Greenfield. And they've cut the lead to 8. Got to put him back to the line. Let's see who they're going to call that on. Will they give it to Jaden, or is that going to be on Ryer? It's going to go on Jaden. That'll be his 4th. Who had the last foul then if it wasn't on Jaden? I must have missed one. Okay. I missed who that prior foul was on, but going to the line is going to be Quentin Brown. Brown misses the front end. Turns out what they needed, 8 points. Looking, oh, bad pass. Tried to get it over to Osterhaus and wasn't paying attention and got cut off. Marshmen, 8-point lead, working on trapping, trying to get the turnover. Marshmen are just going to play some keep away here, move the ball around. Brant Billy's going to take the foul. Brant Billy with the 4th, shooting 2 this time in the bonus.
Double bonus. Meyer on the line.
Got Isaac down there, we'll pick it up. Makes the 1st. .30 seconds remains here in this contest. And he makes that one as well. Pushing it back up. Skalma for 3. Nails that one.
For 3.
And we've got a timeout with 22 seconds. Carson Mulder's going to come in for Landon Smits is coming in as well. Was it a full? Yep, it is a full, so we'll take it with him. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Isaac and Reagan on Jeff's live stream.
Jeff Sauer with Jeff's live stream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin Christian Crusader Gymnasium, 60-67. I thought it was an 8-point lead. All of a sudden now it's 7. I thought there was a point that had been added, but I wasn't going to say anything. Going to be a foul here on Jaden Osterhaus. No, it was the 3-pointer, so that'll be Jaden's 4th foul. Going to the line will be Jay Graven. Let's kick it down here with our free throw cam that we have down here. Horicon all the way back. Missing on that first one is Graven. In the double bonus. Still keeps it to 7 points. Here's the shot. Makes that one. Back to an 8-point lead. Got to hurry it up, get it up the court. Kicking it over to Skalma. He had to pop it right away. But Billy, he's going to shoot from way downtown. Misses it. 8 seconds remains. And it's going to be the Marshmen who are going to come up with it with 4 seconds remaining. And Horicon is going to come in here on Thank a Farmer Day and get the victory. 68-60 is the final here. We're going to step aside and we'll come back and we'll give some final numbers as best as I can that I have here. Listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream, along with Reagan and Isaac.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes.
Welcome back here to Central Wisconsin, Christian, home of the Crusaders. Let's take a look at final results here before we take a look at what we've got going on for our upcoming schedule here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 7 points for Christian Schwartz. I have 21 total. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 17 total for Barrett Meyer. I have 7 total here for Quinn Jackal. I have 14 for Quentin Brown. I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 14 for Jay Graven, and 4 for Robenhorst. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sure. Thanks. For the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders, Jacob Skalmo with 8, number 5, Landon Smits with 11, Lawson Phillips with 10, Carson Mulder with 2, Ryer Greenfield with 17, Brent Billy with 6, and Jaden Osterhaus with 6. And the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders fall here on Thank a Farmer Night, 68-60. Thanks for joining us here on Jeff's live stream. If you liked what we've done here, we'd love you to subscribe to our channel. Remember, you can go back and watch this at any time. We have a very, very busy schedule coming up here once again. On Thursday, we are back here for a doubleheader as the girls are taking on Stockbridge and the boys will be taking on Deerfield. And then we will also be over at Oakfield as the Horicon girls will be taking on the Oakfield girls. And you saw Horicon get the victory here tonight. On Friday, we've got 2 hockey contests. We'll be on air starting at 4:45. As we know that Fond du Lac won, so Fond du Lac will be playing in 1 game over there. And Nina should be playing over in the other. We'll wait to see how that all turns out. We'll also be at Oakfield for a boys basketball game as Wayland is taking on Oakfield. Saturday, triple header in hockey as we're going to be watching potentially, it could be Waupun, could be still advancing here, but they may be playing for 5th place. That'll be a 10:30 game, and then we'll be on air again at 1 o'clock for the 3rd place game in the Badgerland Conference, and then the championship game will be taking place at 4. And then that night, we are heading over to Madison Edgewood, and we're going to be watching the Madison Edgewood take on Laconia. We were just there for a girls basketball game, watched Laconia dismantle the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. And then on Monday, Berlin will be over at Laconia. So we have a jam-packed schedule here once again. Thanks for joining us here and following along on our broadcast. We hope that you've enjoyed it. Take care. God bless. We can't wait to see you at a rink near us. And please read Ephesians 3:20. Take care.